Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. So this is our fourth video in our IS reading class. As you can see that we already discussed about reading for pleasure, and then last week we had discussed about reading technique or reading strategy, Tecnique. So today we will continue our material about reading strategies in reading comprehension. So I hope that you can pay attention to the explanation that I will give to you. Okay, as you can see from our screen here, right here, we have PowerPoint presentation. Yeah. Okay. First, yeah, before we open with the material, I want to know, yeah, about what is your perception, what is your opinion about these three pictures that I gave into this Google, sorry, in this microscope PowerPoint. Yeah. So we have the first picture. Yeah. On the top left here, we have people. Yeah. Are praying. Yeah. In line. Yeah, mereka sedang antri. Okay. And then we have the second picture. It is a bucket of maybe dirty clothes. Yeah. Maybe someone is washing his or her clothes here. Yeah. And then we have the third picture. Yeah. The woman is bringing some dishes here. Yeah, it looks like that this picture is taken from a restaurant. So, what do you think? I want to know what is your perception, what is your opinion about this picture? Okay, please answer my question. I will ask you later, and then I hope that you can interpret what is the meaning of these three pictures that I gave to you here in my PowerPoint. Okay, so here we have our second strategy in reading comprehension. We have inference. Yeah, what is inference? Yeah, inference is a way of guessing. Yeah, a way of guessing. So inferencing, it means guessing. But make sure you need to underline here. When you make an inference, you have some information and you get more things from that information. So here, the guessing that I mean here, you not do, ya, you do not do while guessing, bukan menebak sembarangan, but you use the information you have, yeah, your background knowledge, and then you have the clue, and then you get what is the correlation between the background knowledge that you have, and then with the clue that you already know. Jadi di sini maksudnya inferencing itu adalah bagaimana cara kamu menggabungkan informasi yang kamu punya sebelumnya, your background knowledge, dengan clue ataupun dengan ciri-ciri ataupun dengan tanda-tanda informasi dari apa yang kamu baca. Ya, so this is what we call inferencing or inference. Ya, so make sure that you do not make it guessing here while guessing. Yeah, and then you often make inferences in your life. Yeah, you can make inferences on the bus, for example. Nah, ini contoh inferences. Yeah, you hear two people talking. Yeah, you hear two people talking in front of you. Yeah, you cannot hear the point. Yeah, you cannot understand what they are talking to. Yeah, they are talking about, but maybe you only listen a little word or some words. Yeah, and then you wonder, and then you wonder, and then you can guess, oh, what they are talking about. Yeah. So this is the examples of inference. Yeah. The inference means, yeah, you have the background knowledge, you have the information, yeah, even though it is a small information, and then you try to guess, yeah, try to guess about the topic. Ya, jadi contohnya di sini ada orang yang ngobrol di depan kalian, oh tiba-tiba membahas sesuatu, terdengar kata-kata misalnya BBM pertama naik, ya, motor saya mogok, kemudian uang saya sedikit. Nah, and then this is the clue, ya, ini clue yang kalian dapatkan dari percakapan orang tersebut. Kemudian kamu buatlah kesimpulan kira-kira apa yang mereka sedang bicarakan. So this is what we call as inference. Ya. So, inference can be thought of as any step in logic that allows someone to reach a conclusion based on the evidence or the reasoning. Okay? Jadi berdasarkan bukti, ya, bukan mengada-ada. It is an informed assumption and it is similar to conclusion and a deduction, ya. Jadi inferencing itu bukan menebak secara sembarangan, tapi kamu harus ada bukti, ada clue, kemudian barulah kamu membuat kira-kira rangkumannya atau kesimpulannya apa. Ya, so that's what we call as inference. Ya. So before we learn a bit more about inference and discover what the difference between imply and infer, it is important to understand that we can make two kind of inference. Ya, ada inductive and ada deductive. Ya, inductive inference ya begin with making observation or carefully reading a piece of text. Yeah? By reading and analyzing, you can notice pattern and start to form your own opinion or conclusion. A key part of this form of the inference is using evidence as a proof of the conclusion or inference that's been wrong. You can combine the evidence, pattern, and observation to create your inference. Nah, ini yang disebut dengan inductive. Ya, you start with making observation, looking for clue, looking for some evidence, and then you try to make the conclusion based on the evidence that you have. Okay, this is inductive. And then second, we have deductive inference. Deductive inference work in the opposite way. Ini lawannya, lawan dari inductive tadi caranya. You begin with a theory, hypothesis. Kita sebutnya hypothesis. Then you test the idea by collecting observation to address. Once enough observation and evidence have been collected, the original idea will either be proved or disproved. Ya, ini juga ada. Ya, hipotesis dulu, baru cari datanya. Ya, so it is better. Which one is best? Yeah, which one is best? Inductive is best. Yeah, because you do the observation first. Yeah. The two forms of inference work in opposite ways. An easy way to remember the difference between them is that inductive inference creates an inference at the end, whereas deductive inference begins with one. Making inductive inferences is more open-ended and leaves more room for explanation. It's about developing an idea rather than proving or disproving one. Yeah, so that's why we need to trigger our inductive inferences. Yeah, we need to open our brain, open our mind. Yeah, and then you have to explore. Yeah, you have to explore about the evidence, about any information that you already have with the information that you will fetch. Ya, jadi buka pikirannya, cari data-datanya, cari informasinya, cari clue-nya, barulah buat kesimpulan. Ya, daripada kita menggunakan deductive inference, kalau deductive inference itu hipotesis dulu, bisa saja benar, bisa saja tidak. Enak kalau benar, gimana kalau salah? Menambah pekerjaan berulang-ulang nanti. Nah, yang paling enak itu adalah inferencing yang menggunakan inductive. Jadi observasi dulu, ya, lihat clue-nya apa ciri-cirinya, apa buktinya, and then you make your conclusion. Ya, so this is better for us, ya, to improve our inductive inference. Okay, making inferences is important. When you read, it can often help you understand what you are reading. Good readers, in fact, make inferences all the time. Ya, jadi kalau mau baca, mau reading comprehension-nya bagus, kita biasanya menggunakan inferencing ini. An inference is a conclusion reached on the basis of evidence and reasoning. Lagi-lagi, you need to underline here that in inferencing, you need to have the proof, you need to have the evidence, and then you try to reason, ya, make the conclusion. Nah, itu yang ada di inferencing ini. Bukan dengan secara sembarangan menebak-menebak. Itu guessing, not inferencing. So here, yeah, we need to make sure that you do this inferencing, not while guessing. Yeah. So this is inferring. Yeah. When I read, I can infer. So use clue that the author gives in the text and my own background knowledge to understand what the text is really saying. Ini kalau kita lihat di gambar, inferencing itu gini. Jadi teks yang kamu baca, buku yang kamu baca, itu kan kita nggak tahu membahas tentang apa bukunya, apa ceritanya, kita nggak tahu. Nah, tapi sebenarnya kita tuh sudah ada modal, ya. kita sudah pernah mengetahui informasi sebelumnya. Nah, ini yang kita gunakan. Jadi kita menggunakan informasi yang kita sebut dengan background knowledge, kita hubungkan dengan apa yang akan kita kemungkinan akan kita dapatkan dari membaca buku tersebut. Nah, inilah yang kita sebut dengan inferencing. Ya, makanya orang yang banyak membaca itu pasti lebih pintar daripada kita yang tidak membaca atau yang kurang membaca. Ya, so here this is the analogy. Ya, this is the analogy of uh, between reading. Uh, when you do the inferencing, yeah, you read the books or the text, and then you have the background knowledge, and then you connect between two both reading materials with the knowledge that you already have. Yeah, basically, yeah, you are reading between the lines, and you can use your prior knowledge and textual information to draw conclusions, make critical judgment, and form interpretation of the text. Inferences can occur in the form of conclusion, predictions, or new ideas. Nah, inilah yang kita sebut dengan inferences. Ya, ini yang kita sebut dengan inferences. Jadi kita punya background knowledge, kemudian kita lihat clue-clue yang ada di dalam topik buku tersebut atau dalam teks tersebut, kemudian kita interpretasikan. Oh, menurut saya kesimpulannya bakal seperti ini. Nah, ini yang kita sebut dengan making inferencing. So, by doing making inferencing, ya, it can occur the form of conclusion. Bisa saja berbentuk kesimpulan, bisa saja berbentuk prediction, atau bisa saja berbentuk new idea. Ya, so this is the essence, ya, esensi dari inference. Nah, ini yang tadi ya, yang satu tadi. Bukunya apa, ya, yang akan kita baca. Kemudian proses of thinking. Nah, proses of thinking ini adalah di mana kita memiliki informasi sebelumnya, ya, background knowledge. Apa yang sudah kita miliki, kita hubungkan dengan apa yang kita sedang baca waktu itu. Nah, kemudian terjadilah yang namanya idea. Nah, idenya ini bisa saja kesimpulan, bisa saja ide baru, bisa saja itu adalah yang tadi ya, yang di sebelah tadi, prediction. Oke, okay? So this is the way what we call as inference. Tapi kenapa inferencing? Why inferencing? Reading is an active, reflective problem-solving process. You don't just want to read words, you also want to understand the deeper ideas in the author is trying to communicate. When you are reading, it is helpful to look for patterns or relationships in the text that might shed greater light on the subject. Jadi kita membaca itu bukan hanya cuma untuk hiburan. Ya, terkadang kita itu membaca juga ingin mengerti. Ya, what is the author want to say to us. Ya, when we are reading, ya, kita menggunakan inferencing ini ketika kita membaca itu akan membantu kita menghemat waktu. Ya. Okay, inferences can help with smaller practical reading comprehension problems. Sometimes, if you do not understand what words mean, you can infer its meaning from what's around in the sentence. Dan misal ada kata-kata yang nggak tahu, ya kita bisa dengan melakukan inferencing ini kita bisa menebak kata yang tepat itu apa. Nah, pada dasarnya kita sudah biasa melakukan inferencing. Ya, so here, what is the difference between inferencing and guessing? Ya, we make inferences by using observation and experience. Ini namanya inferencing, berdasarkan observasi dan pengalaman. Based on the fact, based on the reality. Ini namanya inferencing. Ya, but if you do guessing, you just guess, you just predict without any proof, without any evidence. Nah, kalau yang menebak-menebak saja ini tanpa bukti, ya, tanpa kenyataan, tanpa ada clue yang mendukung, tapi kalian murni menebak-menebak saja. Ya, contoh, let me give the example. Tiba-tiba ada suara boom, ya, oh, gas meledak. Itu baru belum kalian observasi, tapi kalian sudah bilang gas meledak. Tapi ada kedengaran boom, kemudian kalian lihat, wah, ada asap, ada tercium bau gas. Oh, ini pasti kebocoran gas. Nah, itu inferencing. Sedangkan while guessing, you just say it as a prediction without any proof, without any evidence. Itu yang namanya while guessing. Ya, so this is the difference, ya, the difference between inferencing and guessing. Ya, so you need to differentiate between these two terminologies. Because between inferencing and guessing, it is different ya, berbeda ya. Jadi itu harus berhati-hati dalam menggunakan inferencing dan guessing di sini ya. So the importance of inferencing in reading ya, apa keuntungannya, apa manfaatnya? Inference help us decipher and reach conclusion. Lebih cepat waktunya, bisa nyampe kesimpulan ya. Jadi kita bisa menebak seperti apa nanti akan cerita atau informasinya akan disampaikan. Drawing inferences is also essential for understanding the world around us. Tentu selain membaca, inferencing itu juga bagus ya, supaya kita tahu apa yang ada di sekitar kita. And being able to make inferences will help readers to unpack more complex text and to make important judgment about text meaning. Ya, nah ini yang penting dari sebuah teknik membaca yang kita sebut sebagai inferencing. Ya, so here ya, I hope that you can you can use this terminology ya, this set ya. Nanti kita akan lanjutkan dengan latihan yang ada di dalam buku ya, bagaimana kita bisa melihat bagaimana inferencing itu bisa terjadi secara tidak sadar ataupun secara sadar dalam buku ya. Nah ini adalah inferencing ya, inferencing yang seharusnya kalian bisa mengerti dengan baik ya. I think that all ya about the point that we can discuss in this board meeting. I hope this video can help you to understand the reading strategy about inferencing. Okay, see you next week on the next video. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.